Has anyone ever built a diorama without making at least one tree? Well, this is a story of my very first one. To be honest, I actually threw away some tree frames before this because I wasn't happy with the shape. If you are building dirt roads or countryside scenes, trees are one of the most important elements. They are what really bring the whole scene to life, but they take a lot of time. Choosing the right material, shaping the branches, painting, adding the foliage, even preparing the branches takes time. This time, I completely fell in love with these beautiful autumn oak trees, so I finally decided to make one myself. I actually forgot to film the first step, but basically, I start with a real dry branch, then I soak it in glycerin, letting it dry and sealing it with a coat of matte varnish. To build the canopy, I wrap thin wire around the branches, then I glue on lots of smaller twigs to make the crown look fuller. You can use a thin layer of polyfiber to spread the foliage more quickly. It saves a lot of time, but I wanted the tree to look as realistic as possible, so I decided to build it the slower way. Once the branches are finished, it's time to paint everything. Then comes the foliage. This is definitely the most time-consuming part. I've tried a few different materials, including fine tuff and ultrafine leaf flakes, but for me, fine tuff is still easier to work with and gives the best range of colors. For this oak tree, I blend the colors before I even started. About 20% of the inside is dark brown to create depth. Around 60% is a warm yellow, which becomes the main autumn color. Then I add small touches of red along with a few hints of green mixed into yellow. Those little color variations make the tree feel much more natural. They also help keep the finished diorama from looking too dull. And that's it. I'm really happy with how this method turned out. One thing I especially love is that the branches and leaves still move so slightly. Of course, once everything is finished, I spray on one final coat of adhesive that protects the foliage and helps lock everything in place. And that's it for today. In the next video, I will plant this little tree into the diorama. See you then!